action is faster than reaction. So when the choice comes to shoot or don't shoot,
every time we go through the door, it could be a potential shootout.
That's why he makes them practice as if they're out on the streets of San Antonio, where they know a new crop of gang members and drug dealers is changing every day.
They evolve, they learn from what they do, and unfortunately, they get better at what they do sometimes, and we have to just evolve too and grow with it.
Do one more time and then we'll bump it up to 5 guys.
Keep up with the times and make sure we train that much harder.
The training is necessary for this tight-knit group as they get closer to Enforcement Day for Operation Triple Beam Alliance, with the support of the U.S. Marshal Service.
The Marshal Service's model, the Operation Triple Beam, is really just coordinating all the expertise of different law enforcement agencies' anti-gang efforts at one specific target.
If there's any other threats, there's windows, he's got to punch across and take those.
A multi-agency team led by SAPD's gang unit will serve warrants on alleged drug dealers and gang members that they've been investigating and now believe have been the leading cause of violence since late last year on the city's east side.
We're going into their house. They know what's in there. They know where their guns are. They know where their knives are. They know what they already have a pre-plan when we do show up. So we got to go there ready for anything.
Furniture in here has a different purpose.
When we mix people and people who want to hurt us, and along with that, they're just obstacles that get in the way of us doing a safe job.
Officer Ferguson is the only female on the gang unit. She says this training helps her feel ready for what's to come.
We're putting these guys away. It is good for the community.
Shooting an AR-15 or a shotgun. It's hard to imagine doing a drive-by and thinking you will only hit your target.
It doesn't make sense if it's somebody doing a drive-by. There could be a kid standing there.
From 25 yards, it's very deadly. It's a deadly gun, that's for sure.
With more training under their belt, the gang unit has to serve some warrants before the last 2 days of the operation. Those are known as enforcement days.
Anybody want to see it again?
As officers get ready to serve a warrant, they admit that many things go through their head.
Every time we're getting ready to go and we're in the van, I'm saying a prayer every time before I go. For the guys, for me, for everybody, just for everybody to be safe.
Say a quick prayer and have your peace with God and everything, and do what you got to do.
Say a prayer to myself and go.
On Wyoming Street, the gang unit picks up one man. Terrence Black is already on probation for selling drugs. From there, officers then head to another home on the northeast side to serve a warrant. Here they find a bag with $17,000 in cash. They believe it belongs to the narcotics organization Black and Alvin Butler were operating.
Anyone involved in the sales of illegal narcotics generates a great amount of money.
But the gang unit doesn't always go in first for these warrants. Some warrants need a little extra help from another specialized unit.
When we look at an individual's criminal history and we know that this guy has a history of violence or a history of weapons, then we go to the SWAT team. That's what they're empowered for, that's what they're placed for. And so, those guys train all the time. They're very good at what they do, and we give it to the guys that are best suited to do it.
Doors to the home are reinforced on the inside, so for SAPD, this was the safest way to go in. Inside, Emmanuel Hemphill is arrested along with another man that was wanted for parole violations. His mother, Catherine Hemphill, was also charged and released on federal charges for being a part of the drug deals.
On Monday night, the final 2 days of enforcement will test out the gang unit's resilience.
It's just not about an arrest or a slash or a number, and I think the guys realize that early on, and the residents will know that certain elements will be removed from that part of town.
That's on Monday night. Virgen, Fox News at 9.